tennis, boxing, all day long. Tune in now where sports belong. On Super Dial, every play, every win makes you smile. Join us live, don't miss a beat. For the love of sports, our passion complete. Sport Today, your sport headquarters, where action speaks louder just for you. An honor, 103.5 FM. We're in the zone for sports fans everywhere. Welcome home.
Super Eagles check it, we are back again. See my boys, them tapping on the pitch again. We don't come, we don't run, make them clear the way. West Africa, so now we they throw the blaze. Them they underrate, but now we dominate. So now we just set the pace for them to emulate. So we the top, we the score, and we.
Alright, we are starting on the show this afternoon from Kigali in Rwanda. 22 players currently in camp are getting set for the big game against Rwanda on Friday. On that note, I welcome you to the Tuesday edition of Sport Today on the biggest sporting platform on 103.5 FM, broadcasting live from Bodija. Here in the beautiful city of Ibadan. On the show this afternoon, we take a dive into the camp of the Super Eagles of Nigeria in Kigali. Players are trooping in. We get to give you the latest information coming from Kigali this afternoon. Don't forget that yesterday one game went down in the Nigerian Premier Football League. The Accra Gunners, they were in action against Plateau United. I will look into that game also on the show. And of course, we take a dive into the President FA Cup, the battle between Rangers and Kano Pillars. All you need to know coming from the world of sport this beautiful Tuesday afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Ayo Miku Adeni. Of course, you can simply call me Purity. And guess what? I'm not alone in the studio. I got Samuel with me, and together we'll be on the ride. Good afternoon to you, Samuel.
Yeah, good afternoon to you, Ayo Miku. Good afternoon to our esteemed listener. It's always a pleasure to be in the studio to talk sports, and what a moment this beautiful Tuesday afternoon, because it's all about the Super Eagles of Nigeria. 22 players already in camp. We're still waiting for one more player to complete the 23-man squad for Coach Eric Shell. Today we have their first training session this evening, and it's good that players are trooping in already, and they're already in camp. I mean, it speaks only about their determination and the commitment, readiness to go, because the stakes are high, we know, and are good that we are building the momentum already. I mean, it's going to be very, very interesting to see how that games we go down on Friday. The remaining matches for Super Eagles in the World Cup qualifiers are going to be very, very crucial.
Definitely.
If you are to secure tickets must-win games, not just these two games. I mean, the remaining 6 matches:
South Africa, Benin Republic, Lesotho,
Rwanda, Zimbabwe. So we just have to take
one step at a time,
one game after another. So for me, I think it's good. We are seeing the good sign that the players are already in camp. Early preparation bets results. So for me, they need to actually be very, very determined to go into this game. So let's just get started and discuss the story coming from the camp.
All right, guys, let's get started this afternoon. Of course, let me update you of the players currently in camp. We have Amas Obasage, one of the players that resumed early in the camp. Tolu Arokodare, Kayode Bankole, Victor Osime, Bruno Yemechi, Papa Mustafa Daniel, and of course we have our likes of Victor Boniface, Samuel Chikweze, Moses Simon, Rafael Onyedika, Stanley Nwambali, and of course the rest of the players. I came in this morning. Players like William Chus Ekonga, Ifeanyi Ndidi, Kevin Bassi, Ademola Lukmona, Alessi Wobi, Aribo, all in the camp. Bright Samuel Osaye, Olaino, all in the camp getting set for that big game. Of course, we are still expecting. Is it Sadiq Umar?
Sadiq Umar also joined this afternoon. I've confirmed. I saw the post that he has already joined the camp, and it's refreshing. It's encouraging and inspiring to see players arriving early to the camp. I mean, this is a good sign. This is a good sign ahead of that crucial game against Rwanda. I mean, it underscores the commitment and determination of the players. We had 6 early bets yesterday. The likes of Victor Osime, Kayode Bankole, Amaso Basoje, talking of Papa Mustafa, Daniel, and we also
Bruno
Yemechi and Tolu Arokodare, the very first time that he will be called for the Super Eagles duty. So for me, I think this is a good sign. Like I said, it's very, very encouraging to see players arriving very early for international duty. It also underscores the importance of this game and how crucial this game is for Super Eagles. We know that we really need to get the victory on Friday, and it will also prepare the Super Eagles to actually prosecute the next game against Zimbabwe on Tuesday next week. So for me, I think the good sign is the fact that we are having these players arriving very early. And you know that the new coach, talking about Coach Eric Chell, this is the first time. So
his first game for Super Eagles.
His first game. This is his first official assignment. So there won't be enough time for him to actually, get familiarized with players and all of that. So they just have to make use of the available opportunity they have today, tomorrow, and on Thursday to prepare for that game on Friday. It's always like this for international duties. There's never been enough time. Players will travel from their club side, respective club side, to come to national team and all of that. So for me, I think it's a good sign that they will have their first training session today, and we have 22 players already. The camp is almost full.
All right, let's talk about the relationship between the coach and the player right about now. We saw videos of players trooping into the hotel, and of course we have the coach standing by welcoming all these guys into the camp. Big one. Yeah,
Eric Scher seems to be a very welcoming and a very, very humble coach. He seems to be down to earth, and this will help him in terms of communicating and communicating his thoughts to the player, his game pattern,
relate with them,
relationship. Because it's not always about the player's performance on the pitch. Some of the things, some of the underlying factors that we enhance the player's performance on the pitch is also the relationship, the man management
between the players and
the coach. So for me, I think it's a good sign, like I said, and I think Eric Schell, because he's a very young coach as well.
He understands. Yes,
and he has that that normal relationship with the players. I saw the videos of him coming down out of his hotel room to welcome this player personally,
talk to them, relate with them.
He has not really met with some of these players. This is the first time that he's meeting with them. So it's very, very good that he's actually trying to meet them on man management, man personal relationship. So this will definitely boost their confidence, and it will affect the communication between the manager and the players.
So talking about the managers and the players right about now, we saw interview between Victor Osimhen and legendary Mikel Obi talking about the coach right about now. So let's listen to that interview, and when we come back, we dive into all the talking points coming from the camp of the Super Eagles.
Spoken to him, has he personally called you? Because listen, you are the main man. Let's say that you are the main man. Has he? Because I remember when I was there in national team, I know you guys used to say I used to make the selection. I used to pick the team. Who said that? That was the rumors going around. No. So has he personally called you to say, Victor, what can we do to be successful together?
Yeah, we spoke last week.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, he called me alongside his assistant, and I could see because of course I know him in the previous AFCON.
Okay.
What he's done with the Malian teams.
Oh, really?
He's a coach that loves to play.
I really don't know about him.
No. We watch Malian. We watch the team. He's a coach that really loves to play and everything like that, and he really loves to fight. So apparently, it's like a I don't know how to put it.
Similar to you.
Yes.
You guys.
And again, I'm trying to give most of the players that would, my teammates and national team that will probably listen to this podcast or this interview, a kind of snippet of what they could, get.
Okay, put your mind.
According to what he said to me, he's going to be very, very demanding. Yes, he's going to be very, very demanding.
So everybody should lace their boots up and get ready.
And he said, Victor, listen, you and other guys that I've called, I need you guys to come hand in hand with me to work to achieve amazing thing for this for Nigeria.
Yeah.
And I think you guys have the quality to do it. But the one who doesn't fight for every ball, the one who doesn't run
for every ball,
will not play.
Wow.
Yeah, he was clear. He was.
there we listen to Victor Osimhen talking about the coach of the Super Eagles, Eric Chela. Like what we listen to now, he said you just have to work.
Yeah, he said Eric Shell will be very, very demanding.
Very, very
And he said he likes to fight. And one of the things that that is very, very clear about Victor Osimhen is the fact that he has this fighting mentality, fighting spirit.
Definitely.
So I think in that regard, they have these common goals, common and similar characteristics. They want to fight.
Yeah.
And this will also help them to actually achieve their goals. Now, we talked about what the coach, the manager told him when he called him. He said he will be very demanding.
Very, very demanding. You have to run for every ball.
Run for every ball. You have to fight for every ball. So this,
and if you are not doing that, you will not play.
You will not play.
It's
so
as simple as clear.
It's very simple. Like I said, playing for international team, you do not have luxury of time
to train, to
do test, try and test. You just have to get try and error. You just have to get the core professional who are ready to fight for every ball, who are ready to run for every ball, who are ready to actually get the job done. Like I said, they have just 3 days to prepare for this game on Friday. So you need players who are ready. And for Eric Shell, I think he's very, very lucky because some of these players are in good form.
Yes, definitely.
For their club side.
Starting from the front line,
goals and 5 assists already this season. Even Tolu Arokodare that is
doing well for his team.
He is the top. Is the high goal scorer for Genk in the Belgian league. So for me, I think he has got
Kevin Bassey, top form. Olaino, top form
with Fulham. Olaino with Nottingham Forest. Alex Ekong. So this actually will give Eric Shell opportunity to actually see how he can do in his first official assignment. This is a very good time for him to be in charge of the Super Eagles. We have resources, just like he mentioned. We have resources, we have quality in that squad. But it's more than that.
Yeah.
It is about
you have to give your all on
it's about you have to give your all. It's about the teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work.
All right, let's focus on the new players that are coming on board for the first time. We have players like Papa Mustafa Daniel.
From Niger
we have Tolu Arokodare. We have, if I'm not mistaken, Kyle Bankole is coming for the first time. So let's talk about the synergy between these new guys and the well-established guy in that team.
You see, for the new guys, the MPFL players, we have 2 players.
Yes.
Kyle Bankole for Remo Stars. His manager in the club side is also one of the assistant
coach
to Super Eagles manager. So that also will give him opportunity to understand, the environment of the Super Eagles, of the national team, because I know that Coach Ogumodede would have of course been helping him to settle in, so it will be very easy for Kayode Bankole to settle in. Talking about Papa Mustafa Daniel, he also was part of the Chan Eagles. So coach, the 2 assistant coach, where is coach for the Chan for the Chan duty, so it will be very easy for
soft landing for him
to get integrated to the national team. It will not be a very difficult challenge for him. Now talking about the newest guy that just
Tolu
Arokodare, who of course plays straight for Genk in Belgium. He's a very good striker. 17 goals, 5 assists already in 30 games, 30 league games for Genk. So for me, he deserves to be on that list. And I listened to him. He's a very good. He's a very
Okay. Continue.
He says so many things about the team, and he says so many things.
And he's ready to play also. So let's listen to Tolu this afternoon. Yes.
I felt very honored to be mentioned amongst the, is it 31? Yeah, I think 31 players. It was quite surprising. I mean, I knew it was coming because, I've been doing pretty well, and I was hoping it would come, and it did come, and I felt like a winner already, even if I already had it at the back of my mind, even if I didn't get to make the final 23, that I've done something, I've achieved something. Being in the final 23 also was, I just felt really blessed and I was very grateful. It means a lot. It's one of the best things that can happen to a football player, getting the opportunity to represent your country, to play. I mean, as a kid, you always watched the national legends play. You always wanted to play for the national team, and finally being in that position to be able to play for my country, it means a lot to me.
I go hold your hand
All right, you are still on to sport today on Honor 103.5 FM, taking reporter from the camp of the Super Eagles of Nigeria in Kigali, Rwanda. And the guys are currently in camp. Teams are getting well, players are getting into each other. Of course, we are getting for the big game on Friday. However, now we'll be going on a short commercial break, and when we return, we go straight to the Nigerian Premier Football League and check stories from the Nigerian scene. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back.
On 103.5 FM.
You fit fly.
Hello there. Are you thinking of embarking on a journey to any country in Europe, America, South America, Asia, Australia, or wherever you may desire in the world for education, tourism, business, or what have you, and you are confused on how to go about it? You Fit Fly is your go-to company that will help you realize your dream. That is why you're enjoined to talk to us at You Fit Fly for seamless flight reservation, hotel reservation, educational consulting, visa processing, airport transfer, special vacation, travel insurance, holy pilgrimage, and international conferences. Visit us today at Success House, 7 Up Road, Oluyole Estate, Ring Road, Ibadan, or call 0901 111 1190. Website youfitfly.com. At You Fit Fly, your travel logistics will be sorted out seamlessly.
Imagine having the freedom to work, play, and connect without interruptions. That is what fast internet means to us. At Highwood Networks, we are passionate about delivering super fast, unlimited internet that is 6 times faster than the competition. Whether you're working from home, running a business, or streaming your favorite shows, we've got you covered. A reliable internet and 24/7 customer support ensure you stay connected always. So what are you waiting for? Join the Highwood Networks family today and discover a seamless internet experience. Call Jeffrey on 081 3058 9466 or visit our website www.iwn.ng to get started. iWord Networks, connected possibilities.
On 103.5 FM.
James Bond. Oh my God.
All right, welcome back from that short commercial break. You are still on to sport today. Yes, you can join the conversation live on Facebook at Honor 103.5 FM. Quickly, let's take stories from the Nigerian Premier Football League. Yesterday, we saw a game battle between Sunshine Stars of Akure against Plateau United, which ended in a 2-2 draw. Yes, it was a very interesting one because Plateau United took early lead in that game, 9th minute of that game. Vincent Temitope, a former player of Shooting Stars, opened the scoring for Plateau United yesterday.
Very good player. He was also part of the Chan Eagles. Vincent Temitope, very skillful.
Now, let me tell you something about Vincent Temitope. We used to play together when we were in school. Very dangerous guy.
He's a very good
very
player.
Fast,
very fantastic
player,
winger, very pacey and skillful, very intelligent as well.
We call him Torres those days.
When it came to Shooting Stars play against Plateau United, he was one of the outstanding players for the away team. That was the moment I actually fell in love with his play. He was very good, and when he was called for the Chan Eagles, I said to myself, this is a well-deserved caller for Vincent Temitope. He's a very good player,
well-deserved,
very fantastic player. Talking about the match between Sunshine Stars and Plateau United. Plateau United actually, they were the biggest beneficiary
of the
results yesterday, because they away from home they picked a point on the road, and in the MPFL it's always very vital when you pick a point away from home. For Sunshine Stars, their problem this season is beyond the players.
I don't want to go there. Because deeply,
no way you want to talk about.
Deeply, I think I'm sad. I'm sad about what is going on with the team, because this is our darling team. I used to be part of this team, and I understand what the players are feeling.
Yes.
Even last season, we have financial crisis. We have players protesting because of there's no fund to even motivate these guys.
Yeah, the fund is not coming from the state government, and the fact that they could not even provide a permanent home ground
for them.
For this team.
They are playing.
I've always been saying
Jesus
this.
Christ,
they are
Jesus
playing
Christ.
all their games away from home. They play today at the Muhammadu Diko
Stadium. Tomorrow in Ikene.
Tomorrow in Ikene. So it has always been very tough.
So this season, this season, realistically, they play all their game away from home.
Away from home, they've been away from
29
home
games
all
away
season.
from home. Nope.
So you could see that it's not easy for them. No home advantage. No.
The fans is not there.
The fans are not there, and you know that in MPFL, you know the importance of home ground.
Definitely.
Honestly, it is very, very. They even try to actually be in the position they are. They are
Come
not
on, 19.
They are not. They are not 20 on the log. Derby Stars are 20 on the log.
Yes, we still have Aqua United 19.
And Aqua United 19. They are currently 18. So for me, I think it's beyond the performance of the players, because all of these factors are underlying factors that will affect the performance of the players. When the players don't have the fans backing, when they don't have the permanent home ground, they are moving from one away ground to another. It's very, very tough. It will affect them psychologically and mentally, and it's affecting them as well. So for me, it's a deeper problem. The state government, Ondo state government, they need to come to rescue this team. I mean, I don't know what happens to Akure.
We still have 9 games to go this season. I don't know how it's going to work. Maybe magic will happen for the Akure Gunners to survive relegation. We have teams like National United ahead of them, Atland, Plateau United. All these guys are ahead of these guys. So I think it's very, very, very difficult.
The battle for survivor is very, 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 very intense, and you know this is the business end of the season. This is where
9 games to go.
Season gets to the climax. This is
about 27 points to fight for.
But do you see this team going on maybe an unbeaten or a winning streak?
Well, I think
I
doubt
survive
it.
relegation in the remaining 9 matches, they need to win at least 4 matches. 4 games and avoid and pick maybe a point on the road, maybe 2 away draws. So for me, it's going to be very difficult for them to actually survive relegation. But according to the table now, according to the fixtures available, the remaining fixtures, it's still all to play for. Like we said, anything can happen in football. But we have to be very, very realistic. Realistically, it's not going to be easy for a team that does not even have a permanent. Aqua United that even have a permanent home ground.
They're struggling.
They are struggling. So now imagine Sunshine Stars that are playing away from home every match day. So it's going to be very difficult for them. They should just maybe go back to NLL. Get their
NLN. But then they'll be in action tomorrow at the President FA Cup against FC Bako in Ilorin. Probably if they win by magic, win the Federation Cup. Probably.
You are talking about the Federation Cup that 64 teams are battling for a single trophy.
I mean, Canopy are out already.
Knocked out by Rangers International. That's a very it's a final before final. That game should not even be played this very early. I mean, 64. This is the round 64, and you're having these two teams playing each
Rangers
other.
Against Canopy.
That was a very bumper one. I mean, it's like two traditional teams going against each other. So you expect a team to win because you cannot have 2 winners. And that's why Kano Pillars lost to Rangers today. 1 goes to nil. It ended. But you know, FA Cup, there are so many teams that will be seeing this as an opportunity for them
definitely.
to actually. Shooting Stars will be eyeing that trophy to get continental football.
Rangers will be eyeing
even Neyimba. There are so many teams that will be eyeing this FA Cup as an opportunity for them to actually qualify for continental football next season. So it's not going to be very easy for a team like Sunshine Stars.
But then we can still.
Now anything can happen in football if they can fancy their chances, if they can do the right thing. But with the way they are struggling to remain in the league and then going for FA Cup, it's going to be very tough.
It's going to be very tough. We know we are struggling right about now, but then magic can happen. Last season also,
you are just emphasizing on magic. When you don't get your,
we escape relegation by miracle. So
see, I still don't know why
maybe this season also.
You know, the fact that they parted ways with Kennedy Boboye last season. It really affected them.
At some point, this guy to edit Olumide Agoye was.
So it's a
lot.
A deep managerial crisis happening in Sunshine Stars, and the fact that the state government are not even helping with putting resources.
Ondo State is lucky, so we'll wait to see what will happen. I mean, should give us that lucky charm. All right, let's leave football before we start our BYE on the show and take stories from the world of NBA. We have a lot of games that went down this morning. Of course, we are getting closer to the end of the regular season, and for some teams that they know their fate already. This morning, Golden State Warriors against Denver Nuggets. Golden State Warriors lost at home 114 to 105, and for Sacramento Kings, they find a way to secure victory at home, recording 132 points to 122 for their visitors. All right, we saw a lot of games this morning, like I mentioned earlier. New York Knicks they won at home. Chicago Bulls won away from home. A whole lot of games went down this morning. But then, City Boy, we need to say our BYE on the show.
Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow.
Definitely be back tomorrow.
Of course, we still discuss about Super Eagles tomorrow.
The
because
latest.
we need to count down to Friday, and we hope that their first training session will be very, very successful. I hope that the manager will be able to communicate his tactics and get familiarized with the players. We need team bonding. They need to be in good spirits. They are in high spirit already with the videos and the pictures that we are getting from camp, but they need to.
But it's not about the pictures. I mean, we saw the game between Nigeria and South Africa. We saw a whole lot of pictures, videos, content also. But this is football. We should focus on doing the magic on the field.
They need to get the job done on the pitch, right? But all of these are also part of the factors that we
I'm not freak with all these.
I'm not freak as well, but we need. We know
that Super Eagles are the biggest brand when it comes to African football.
We know, but you would agree with me that
give us results on the pitch.
On the pitch, for you to get the result on the pitch, all this off the pitch bonding also is very, very important.
We'll wait till Friday.
Hope that they will definitely, do well on Friday to get the job done. It's
all right, we wait till Friday. We wait till Friday, but then going to Kigali has always been a big issue for Super Eagles.
It is not the first time that we are playing at the Amauru Stadium. The last time we played there, it ended goalless.
It has been draw. So for the past 4 games that we played there, it's
always very, very difficult to play against them away from home.
So
however,
I know what I'm saying when I said it's not about the paparazzi. We need to get 3 points.
I know, right? But bonding as well, the team chemistry, they have to be there has to be togetherness, unity, so that they can prosecute that game. All right,
let's wait and see what will happen on Friday. Until I come your way again later tomorrow for the midweek edition of Sport Today on 103.5 FM. My name is Ayomiku Adeniyi. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Stay out of trouble. Mind your